Hi friends, Vladimir and Kate from SingularityApp are back with you. And of course, I recommend starting your acquaintance with the Kanban concept on the desktop system. It's convenient there, it's natural, but in the mobile system, Kanban is actually a bit of a questionable thing because you have a tiny screen, a small interface, and it's hard to drag tasks around. But still, when we released this feature on mobile, people gave us hearts and said thanks.
Yeah, people use it on tablets and smartphones and say it's very convenient.
So it's worth taking a look at. If you use the Kanban concept, then check out how we've set it up on mobile. Now we'll tell you all about it. Real quick.
Go to the project. In the project, we can open the context menu, click View, and select Kanban. For projects, it's available on the Elite plan. Switch over and we see the columns. There are columns that are created by default. Those are new, in progress, and done. You can add columns, you can rename columns, you can swap columns around, and you can even hide columns. If you want to drag columns or hide extras, you can also open the context menu in the project, select Edit Columns, and set it all up.
Columns are the stages that your task should ideally go through from the moment it pops into your head until the moment you consider it done. You define certain columns and stages based on the specific work you're doing. And that's the beauty of Kanban. The stages you come up with are set by you, and you track the progress yourself. In which stage your tasks get stuck the most, where the biggest bottlenecks are, and so on. Besides that, we've implemented a concept we call Swimlanes.
Actually, that's the name used in the methodology.
Oh, that's the name in the methodology? So what's the idea? If we look at our regular task lists, not in Kanban mode, there are sections, and you can group tasks by sections. It's like ruling a notebook and writing things in there. In Kanban, we've implemented the same idea. So besides having columns, you have these sections that you also move tasks through. It's essentially a grouping within a single
On board.
within the board, yeah. So you can move tasks both vertically and horizontally across columns and sections.
And one more thing. If you have sorting on, like alphabetical, it sorts the tasks alphabetically. When you drop one into a new column, it'll automatically snap to its sorted position.
So you have custom sorting where you can sort things however you want in your...
Yes, you can drag and drop them exactly where you need them between tasks.
But if you have some kind of system sorting set up, like by name or whatever, the system will automatically pick it up and put the task in the right slot. Oh, and in the Today view, we've also implemented a Kanban system. It's different, it's separate, and it runs parallel to what you've set up in your project. So you can have a Kanban for each project, and you can also have a general Kanban in Today mode, which includes all the tasks you've assigned.
And what does it mean that the Kanban is different? It means that the columns you have in Today are completely independent of the project columns. So a task could be in one column in the project, but in a totally different one in Today, depending on your settings.
Except for the outer columns maybe,
Except outer.
which define the system states.
New and done.
Yes, when you move a task to the Done column, it's automatically marked as completed. And it doesn't matter if you do it in the project or in the Today view. These are system columns with their own logic, and it's quite strict, which is how it should be.
But all the other columns can be whatever you want. As for the swim lane concept, in Today, that's handled through grouping. You can have grouping by projects enabled in the Today view, and then that visual swim lane display will be organized at the project level. Just like before, you can move task cards between columns or even between projects, similar to moving them between sections within a single project.
So the sorting options are found under the Grouping Ellipsis menu. That's what controls how the Kanban board functions. So logically, you just select the mode you need and it will update the Kanban to you accordingly.
Similarly, in Today, you can add or rename columns, enter edit mode to hide certain columns, or rearrange their order if you need to.
This is where the true power of Kanban shines, especially for project management in a multi-user system. And when you have a huge number of tasks and you really need to sort through a lot of stuff. We hesitated for a long time about implementing this on mobile, but it turns out people actually use it.
Actually, a lot of people do, especially those who use Kanban for collaborative projects. Since they work with Kanban, many find it convenient to update task statuses right from their phones without needing a desktop.
It's all available on Android and iOS. So please, use it, enjoy your planning, and manage all your tasks with ease so everything gets done.
Good luck!